Hey, how's it going, guys? It's your boy, and guess what? Little news, which might be a little bit old, but something that I would like to talk about, has just come out in regards to Laura Loomer. Now, for those of you who don't know who Laura Loomer is, she's the one who had that weird drama about tyres, and also I think she was the woman alongside, I think it was Jack Posobiec, who bum rushed the show during the production of Julius Caesar, claiming that their interpretation of that, using Donald Trump as Julius Caesar, was somehow attacking Republicans and conservatives and right-wing people, even though they did the same thing with President Obama. In fact, they've done that with a lot of presidents over the years. It's kind of a tradition, plus they don't understand that Julius Caesar is the main protagonist. It's a tragedy, but whatever. She's also been embroiled in a sex scandal of sorts, basically being accused of being a stalker and a bit of a predator, according to somebody called Gavin, who works at a conservative news website, and also Lauren Southern, and I think it was Faith Goldie, might have been somebody else. Anyway, that's who Laura Loomer is. If you want to check out the sex scandal story, just watch Mr. Medica's video called Laura Loomer's Dirty Bloomers. Oh my god. Laura Loomer's Dirty Bloomers. I wish I could use that, but it's already been taken. And in an act which could be considered hypocritical, because there is evidence of her being a stalker and being a little bit predatory. If you look at the man's tweets and DMs, it turns out that alongside InfoWars and Alex Jones, Laura Loomer has gone and published the nudes and a masturbation video of somebody called Rep. Joe Barton, who is a senator or Republican representative of Texas, I do believe. Now, I don't know why she's done this. I don't know why Alex Jones, a so-called privacy advocate, but hey, I guess when it's your political opponent, all those things go out the door, right? But I guess one reason why they could have done it was, this is what Laura Loomer said, and she says this: "People are asking me why I gave exclusive video footage of Rep. Joe Barton, a Republican, to InfoWars. I'd be a hypocrite to report on Democrats who get caught up in sex scandals and not do the same for Republicans. You may not like what I do, but I always keep it at 100. Keeping it real, man. You're definitely not a hypocrite." Definitely not. But then she goes on to say this, and this is what makes me question why the hell she's doing this in the first place. Like, what does his sexual activity have to do with his politics and his ability to be a representative of his state? Now, maybe I just don't know a lot about Rep. Joe Barton, but I've been trying to look at what he's been doing and what he believes and what could be in the public interest, but I can't really see anything that would be in the public interest of Texans and Americans at large. I don't see anything, but this is what she has to say after this tweet. "I'm not against consenting adults sending each other naked pics and or naked videos of themselves. However, there are risks associated with sending explicit images of yourself online to someone you're having a relationship with. This should serve as a learning experience for everyone." So she's trying to educate people on personal safety on the internet and being responsible with your nudes. I mean, yes, all these things that he did were consensual with the women he was with. Now, it was illicit because he was cheating on his wife, his second wife, with one of them. I don't know. But again, what's that got to do with his politics? Has he come out and expressly said that adultery is wrong, or saying that there should be a state legislature based on the Bible? No, I don't know if he's saying that. I've not seen anything. He seems very much like a big business kind of guy. And again, what does this serve? Are they just trying to destroy their political opponents in the Republican Party that might be against Trump or their particular branch? I don't know. Now, why would InfoWars publish this? What do InfoWars have against this guy that would potentially make them do this? Why would Alex Jones go against his principles as a humble merchant of goods to protect you against the big state, against the man? I don't know. Maybe, again, it's to do with the political stuff. Maybe they're on two sides of different camps and don't like each other. Maybe it's just tabloid sensationalism. We know this is what other journalistic outlets do. They publish shit like this because they can, and they think they can get clicks, and they think they can get revenue. I think it's probably clicks and revenue. And well, it only went and blew up in their face, because since then, InfoWars have deleted their little article exposing him, and Laura Loomer actually ended up trying to pass the blame on to InfoWars and Alex Jones, even though she was the one who sent them the video. She was the one who managed to find it, or at least got somebody who used to be with Joe Barton, and take it from them, or was given it to her by them, and essentially posted it online for the world to see. Let's just look at those glorious tweets now, shall we? I'm not passing blame, Faith Goldie. I'm simply pointing out your factually incorrect tweet about me. I never posted the video. You're saying I did. Partying with Nazis in Charlottesville, posting factually incorrect tweets about me. Too bad that's all you have to offer. And that's in response to Faith Goldie saying, ready to take all the investigative journalists' praise, but passes the blame. Weak. As you can see on the right, video rep of Joe Barton masturbating, another politician caught up in recent sex scandal craze. Journalist Laura Loomer is credited with obtaining the footage. Laura, you should know that the internet never forgets, and there are people autistic enough to archive every single thing that you say. And well, this has happened to you. Oh dear. Now it seems to me that maybe they're trying to also make this as a part of hashtag #MeToo, even though it's pretty clear that this has nothing to do with Me Too. It's kind of interesting that a right-wing outlet like InfoWars and a right-wing pundit / investigative journalist, in inverted commas, are trying to latch on to hashtag #MeToo, a very much a social justice thing, to attack their own.
Really makes you think.
Now, why would they delete this InfoWars? Why would they delete it? Well, firstly, it is obviously very bad and immoral. That's one reason why they would have done it. Another reason is it looks hypocritical for Alex Jones, again, a privacy advocate, to post shit like this for the world to see from somebody who did this privately and consensually, and it doesn't seem to have any real bearing on his political career or anything that's going on right now, other than maybe trying to latch on to hashtag #MeToo, which is funny because he's not being accused of having any foul play done to any person. He's being attacked for consensually doing something, whether it was right or wrong, because some of it was illicit, because he cheated on his second wife. Again, that's none of our business. So, yeah, that's another reason why I deleted it, but it's also this. In Texas, it's a misdemeanor. Indeed, on September the 1st, 2015, Texas officially made it illegal to post private, explicit photos of another person online without that person's consent. This was not an easy law to pass, due to defining the crime was somewhat difficult. This was due in part to the fact that many of these images had been taken and shared by consenting partners in the first place, even though posting them online had been done without consent. The problem of revenge porn first came to light in Texas when a woman discovered in 2012 that an ex-partner had posted explicit photos of her on a website. She and 17 other women created a class action lawsuit against the owner of the site. The suit caused the site to be taken down while the lawsuit is pending. The new Texas law is entitled Unlawful Disclosure or Promotion of Intimate Visual Material. According to Section 21, 16 of the Texas Penal Code, this crime occurs when a person distributes or transfers photos of a person in which the subject is nude or engaged in sexual activity, distributes such photos without the subject's consent, distributes such images when the subject took them with a reasonable expectation of privacy, distributes such photos along with identifying personal information of the subject. Criminal penalties. A conviction on a charge of unlawful disclosure of promotion of intimate visual material in Texas is a Class A misdemeanor. It is punishable by up to 1 year in jail and a fine of up to $4,000. Person convicted of this crime may also face a civil lawsuit from the victim. Funnily enough, that was around about the same time he actually made the material in the first place. So that is probably the main reason why InfoWars got rid of it, because they can get sued. They can potentially go to prison, or as Alex Jones and Laura Loomer can potentially go to prison and have to pay a fine of $4,000 plus class action civil lawsuits. So yeah, well done, Laura. In the spirit of investigative journalism, you've only gone and made yourself open to one, being put in prison and also being sued. I hope you enjoy what you've just done. God, if only tyres were the worst of your problems. So what do I think about this? Honestly, I don't care about the background shit. Now, if they can actually prove that there's any reason why I know I'm a British citizen, but I'm also watching shit on the internet all the time, how can I, or my American friends, view this as something that's in the public interest? I'm struggling to see how this is within the public interest, other than just trying to defame a man, to try and attack him, to ruin his political career. That's all I see. But if she can prove that there is a reason behind all this that is satisfactory, then, maybe I'd let it go. But I can't, because again, there's nothing here that suggests that it should be in the public interest. And all I see here is Alex Jones and Laura Loomer trying to attack this guy for, I assume, political reasons and jumping onto hashtag #MeToo, which is kind of ironic and hypocritical. And she should know not to go around attacking people for sexual stuff when she herself is, so far as we know from that man, a kind of a predatory type person, a stalker, a little bit crazy. But hey, That's all alleged. This is just horrible. This is disgusting behaviour. I expect this from Gorka. I expect this from any number of horrible rags that we all know and hate. I expect Jezebel to do this shit to rep Joe Barton, not necessarily InfoWars. I thought they'd be going around trying to go after big business and other weird conspiratorial bullshit. But no, they're going and attacking a man for doing consensual acts with people. Really? Anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. What's your opinion? Like and share the video. Subscribe to my channel. Donate to my Patreon if you think I'm worth it. And until next time, it's been your boy. I'll see you later.